Feeling good?
Right.
Feeling good about it? Why are all the tallest people in the front? Gerard, are you even here, man? You guys see him? Okay. We have somebody, you guys know we have a very important man. He's got very important things to do. We gotta get him up here first. Rath, I've known you for such a long time. Like, well, not a long time for me, you know. Long time for you, yes. Wait, I said that backwards. I smoke weed, you guys. I don't know. So, I did drugs before I came. It's a good time. Rath's my favorite karaoke wizard, you guys. He's really awesome. I don't know if you've ever heard him sing. He's really amazing. He's such a sweet guy, too. He takes care of his family very well. He's just like the sweetest guy. If you don't know, I don't know. You're just so awesome, man. You're so sweet and talented and eccentric.
Come to your birthday party.
And eccentric. And eccentric. I love you so much. I just have one question, like, why haven't you dressed up like the Kool-Aid Man and busted through a wall somewhere? Wouldn't it be the coolest fucking thing, you guys? Can't you just picture it?
Oh, yeah.
He's got his spoon. Oh yeah! Sugar-free. That's funny because he's got diabetes, you guys. Get it? But he hosts karaoke up at the Rail, and I've known him for a long time, and he's really awesome. So he has to run there in like 10 minutes, so we're going to let him go first so he can run. You guys, give it up for Mr. Rath Nastie.
I stopped drinking alcohol the year she was born. Probably because her mother asked me to. The reason I started eating babies in the first place is because I thought if I ate Chris Davidson, he would taste funny. But he doesn't. He's quite bitter. You figure if you stew in your juice that long, you'd be tender. Blair Young is the worst Street Fighter character you can play with. His secret move is you go left, right, and high kick real fast. He'll throw a Pikachu at you. Unfortunately, the character just sits there and cries until you give it back. I want to congratulate Derek and Chris's Lame have put together a new stand-up comedy group called What the Fuck Happened to Kid and Play. The next guy isn't here, and I'm glad he's not here, because this is what I have to say. Dennis Lopez is not funny. The only reason he's in this group is because Shane Gray retired, and it's in our bylaws that we have someone who is not funny at all times to make us feel good about ourselves. We have to protect Dennis. We have to keep him from quitting. We have to keep him from leaving. We have to keep the police from accidentally shooting him. Because if he dies, we have to replace him. And that's a whole other jar of pickles. We have to get into Blair's TARDIS, where he has Chris Mead frozen in carbonite. And we have to find him out. It's a whole thing. So we have to keep Dennis alive. Gerard Smith is a mandroid, sent here by Phil Keeling to keep all of our writing up to par. Gerard, I call him Gerard, it's only because I've got Buck Rogers on the mind. Gerard talks so much that Stephen King actually wrote The Stand while listening to him describe how to make scrambled eggs. Sunday at the Golden Globes, Kanye West ran on stage and says, Gerard Smith does not care about brevity. Tara's foot is broken more times than a purity promise at Georgia Southern. Tara's foot is made out of ceramic caps. Tara has a bumper sticker on her boot that says, my other foot is an Olympic athlete. Tara falls down the steps so much, I once said, "Why are you always falling down the steps? Why can't you climb steps?" And she said, "Goody goo goo." Let me explain that joke to you now real quick. Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true love. You met another and you were gone. Get her done! On a serious note, we have a couple here tonight that just got engaged, and I want to congratulate them. And I want to say to Keegan and Aaron, if you need someone to be the minister I am ordained, I am happy to do it. Love wins. But no, seriously, it's Melanie and Matt, and just as an old man handing out advice, if you ever have a problem, if there's an argument where you just can't solve, remember, you can just go ahead and name it after me. Uncle Bobby is here, and I'm glad he's here because he is hilarious. And there's finally someone here who's willing to sleep with Chris's lame. This is great. I really hope Hazy isn't following me because he's going to shit his pants. He's so shaky and twittery. If I was Paris Hilton, I would keep him in a purse. But the reason we're all here tonight is to talk about Zach Albers. I don't know why. He has only been around a couple of months. Most of them don't know him. My spoon was in the group longer than Zach. Are we doing this by height? And we're not starting with Bill because he died a couple years ago and nobody wants to break it to him? So we're going with this guy? Zach Albers looks like the lead singer of a Maroon 5 cover band made up of lumberjacks. And you're so loud! You are the loudest comic I've ever heard. The first time I saw him up, I thought that he was translating for the hard of hearing. Zach likes to be referred to on stage as Zach A. One, because his parents asked him to stop using their last name in public. And two, he's afraid most hosts won't be able to pronounce the word asshole. Zach has a very distinct regional accent. And if he ever take Bill Burr's ballsack out of his mouth long enough for us to hear him, we might know where he's from. Anyway, I just want to say I love you and your shitty, shitty taste in music.